But what happens when the river runs shallow? When you give light from a candle with barely a flicker left to burn? It feels like planting seeds in a garden you cannot tend, offering rain you cannot drink, and still hoping something blooms. You speak life into wilting hearts while your own soil cracks beneath you, stretching love from empty hands, trusting that one day someone will notice the drought and bring water without being asked. Hey y'all, it's Dejanay and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing another Outre wig. I've been really wanting a red wig for this winter, so I finally found one that I think I'm really going to like. So like I said, it's by Outre and it's their Swoop collection. It's a 13x4 lace frontal. Let's see, it says more lace space for your swoops. So your baby hairs, your edges. Alright, so this wig was like $70 at my local beauty supply store, so it's usually like $20 cheaper online. So I'll leave some links down below to where you can find this wig. Tons of colors. So this is the wig straight out of the package. It's a beautiful cherry red color, but the name of the color is Burgundy Flame. Super cute. I love this color too. I'm gonna have to try to find a peekaboo. I like that peekaboo. I haven't worn a red wig in so long. I love the way red wigs look on me, but it's just really hard to like find outfits after that. Like I feel like I have to stick to like black, brown, whites, like neutrals, because it'll clash. And sometimes I feel like I always have to have my makeup done when I wear red hair. So the hair has like that yaki synthetic texture. They're making it more to mimic African American hair to me because it's more textured. So y'all know I like to do like the little chit chat videos when I do my wigs. And today's video I think is gonna be about like friendships and making sure that you have some good friendships. So pretty much what I want to talk about is like making sure that you have people that are pouring into you. Because if you're anything like me, then you pour into a lot of people. And I've been like that since I was a child. So it's kind of engraved in me and it's probably like one of my gifts. But at the same time, I used to think that I couldn't like ever, I thought that like that was part of like God's purpose for me, and I do feel like it is in some instances, but I realized that just as much as I pour into other people, I should be able to be poured into as well. And I had to check that this year and evaluate all the cups that I was pouring into and evaluate how many of those cups were pouring back into me. And since I have come to that realization, it's not been easy. It's been a hard pill to swallow. It hasn't been the easiest transition, but I know that in the future it'll be better because I'll be respecting myself, respecting my boundaries, and I won't be as empty, you know, because you can only pour so much out of your cup without being refilled. But let me spray this and I want to come back to that because I've learned a lot in this short amount of time about filling and pouring and filling and pouring. You know, at one point I felt very discouraged because I felt like I was pouring into some cups and pretty often. And whenever I was down, I feel like people weren't looking out to even see if my cup even needed a refill. You know, it was just like, there's Dave's cup, but like nobody's even checking to see if my cup need a refill. And it really bothered me. It really put me like in a bad place as well. And I remember God talking to me and him saying, you're upset because you feel like you're not getting your cup filled by these people. But I've never left your cup empty. You're upset because you keep looking at the person. You keep looking at the figure. But if you take a step back, you'll see the other people that I placed into your life, and they have been trying to do just that. So what I learned in that situation, specifically from him saying that piece, you might be disappointed by people on earth. That just comes with the territory. We're all humans. We're gonna make mistakes. If we disappoint God every day in some way, we're bound to disappoint each other in some way. In addition to that, all of us are changing daily. Like, all of us are growing. All of us are evolving. All of us are living in different situations. So with that being said, as we learn more about ourselves and go through life and experience different things, we're bound to disappoint somebody else along the way. So give people grace, right? But don't be no fool. Give people grace. Don't put up with no BS. And don't let people disrespect your boundaries. And don't let people use you. But also, like, take into account all of that and realize that you might not be getting what you feel like you need from certain people, but then take a look around you and see, is there anybody else that God has placed into my life who has been trying to pour into me and I have not realized it? Or I have realized and I thank them, but I'm still so fixated on not receiving on this end that I can't really sit into what this person is doing for me, because I'm so fixated on the package of this person and what this person was supposed to do. And God could still be saying, I'm still working on them. God could be looking at the situation just like you and saying, yeah, that person was supposed to show up for you, but I'm still working on them. So that's another perspective to look at that from. That really helped me. Another thing that he dropped on me, he said, and another thing, you don't always need your cup filled by certain people, because you don't know what's in their cup. That one, I said, wait a minute. And that's not no shade. That's not no shade as to like, oh, this person is doing bad and they're gonna pour bad energy into me. That could be a thing. But that don't even necessarily mean that. It could just mean like literally you don't know what this other person has in their cup. They could be getting their cup filled from all type of different places and got a whole mindset from all type of different places and spaces that ain't even really of them or ain't really of God, and you just begging for them to pour into your cup, and it's like, girl, I'm blocking it for a reason. You don't need that. And my good sis, me and my good sis was talking, and I was telling her about what you know, me and God was talking about, and she said, and it could also be that you may not want exactly what they're pouring into you, even if it's a good thing, because that good thing could be the thing that hurt you too. And I had to sit and think about it, what she meant. She was like, you could be trying to give somebody honey and it could be too much, or they don't need it at that time, or they could be allergic to it. I don't know if I'm talking too big. At the end of the day, God sees everything. And we also have to remember that the only cup we really should be yearning for is the cup from God. When we feel weak, we're supposed to go to God. We're not supposed to just quit serving. We're not supposed to quit showing up. We're not supposed to have bad character. We're not supposed to flake on people. We're not supposed to just give up. We're supposed to go back to God to be refilled. And truly, if we are going to worldly things and we're going to our friends and our family and our boyfriend and all these other different pieces and places and expecting for these people to fill us up, we're going to always run short. But I do want to empathize, because I know that a lot of people probably feel the same way I still feel sometimes, and it is disappointing when it's a disappointing situation. But I'm glad that God gave me that perspective change to really sit and think about it from that point of view. It laid very nicely. Just need some powder, but we'll do that at the end. Okay. Now, let's see. Are we going middle? Are we going side? I feel like I want to do side. I know I look like an egghead right now because Look at the lace though. Do I feel like I want Chick-fil-A? Yes, the lace is ashy, but no worries. We know how to fix it. It's actually really cute. Like, it's giving, it's growing out of my scalp. Like I just dyed my hair. You never really want to take your baby hair here. You want to pull it a little bit behind the part like this. It just looks more natural when you pull it like that. This wig could use more plucking. I don't plan on having it on that long because I gotta go to work Monday, and I don't think this red wig will. My job, that's gonna be a whole nother. But I don't want to give them anything else. Just leave it at that, baby. I don't want to give them anything else, so we're just gonna not even try the wig. I was hoping I had got to be, because it's so hard to squeeze out this little gorilla. They really need to have like a different bottom. And so you want to swoop but hold in place. That's all you really want to do. There's like a whole battle on my Lemonade account about baby hairs. I had no idea that the post was gonna blow up like that. So many opinionated people about baby hairs. I don't, it doesn't bother me though. It doesn't, I like it. Have your opinions. Just don't try to hurt people's feelings. Alright, so I did a little 1-2, you know, I had to like add a little powder to my face. I told you, I feel like whenever I wear red and certain color hair, I just need a little something added to my face to just kind of balance it all out. Changed my lip to something a little bit more neutral. The other was more on like a butterscotch brown side, and it was kind of clashing. This hair is down. It's so freaking cute, and I love the texture of it. I love the color. It's everything. This is definitely like I'm commanding the room type of hair look, and I love the fact that it just looks so natural. Like it looks like my real hair that I just colored. So if you like for your baby hairs to look fluffy after you lay them with the band, comb them, and they'll come up fluffy. Okay, so we're gonna use the Ruby Kisses powder in shade 13. This is the pressed powder. So the one we put on our lace before was the cream foundation, and then this is the pressed powder. Literally, this wig is so good. So this is the type of wig that I will wear literally every day. Like I would buy this wig over and over. Like every 2 to 3 weeks, I would just repurchase this wig. This is an everyday wig. Absolutely. This one of them wigs would like, if I was new into town and nobody know me, they would think this was my hair. And I would just keep rebuying the wig. This is a good wig, y'all. Go out and get this wig. Don't sell it out though, because I still want to get some more. No, for real, go ahead and get this wig. It's a really nice wig. I like it. All right, so that is all for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll leave the link to this wig down below as well. Make sure you follow me here on YouTube, but also follow me on my other social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. See you in my next video.
And I hope that you don't think that I forgot about you. And I'm sorry for the times I said it's not about you, 'cause it's all about you. And tell your friend pick up the phone.